to do things right, but he is going to show us to do the right things at the right moment. So that's the mindset. I'm keeping it a bit short, because once you have that, now comes the people-centered approach thing. Now we're going to talk about the grit, and the grit is about nurturing your tribe. And that means that those are the nearest people near to you, your team that's going to do the job. And keyword here is listen. You see, you are not going to give them orders. Look, I'm the boss, so you have to do this and that, or not, you're out. No, you have to listen. What are their wants? Look, you know what they need. That's why they hire you. But you want to listen to what they really want. And not only on the job, but also in private, because those things, they help each other. So if you can ease their mind on both, on the ones that they have on the job, maybe they're looking for a promotion, maybe they're looking for another kind of work, and the home situation, maybe they have some difficulties with a kid at home, difficult at school, all those things, just give them a listening ear, and that helps so very much.
Oh, I can guarantee you, based on past experience, it does. I had one of my guys that reported to me at one point was a really, really, really good design engineer, but he was very quiet and he kept to himself. And when we would be on deadline, he would leave and go home at a certain time. And I said, we're on deadline. So what happens? And he explained, I'm a single father. I have to go and get my child and organize them for dinner and get them settled. And I
Exactly.
said, fabulous. Can you work remote after they go to bed if you want to put in another hour? Or should I just get a key made to the front door? And if you want to come back, or if you want to come in early before anyone's here, what would work for you? We worked
Yes.
it all out. Let me tell you what a top performer he turned into.
Exactly, exactly.
Oh, he was so happy that someone just understood enough to make accommodation. And it was so easy. It was,
Again, it's the human factor. It's just the human factor. And after you have that under control, as I always put it, so you are taking care of your tribe, the nearest people that are working for you. The next step is the grit. That was the grit. The next step is the grip. That is our third of the pillar, and that's about reading the environment. So now you're going to broaden your scope. Look at the other stakeholders. You have to ascertain who is friend and who is foe, because then you can use a tool that I also put in the book. You can then analyze how you, when once you know who is foe, how you still can reach them through a friend. Because even there is the same thing as you do with your own tribe. You have to listen again, and everybody is in it for a win. So you have to make sure you have a win, win, win situation. What do I mean with these three wins? First of all, you're hired to get the big win for the organization. So that's the important win. But to achieve that win, you have to make sure that your people, your stakeholders, your team, also get the feeling that they are winning something, one way or the other, or in the business or in private. And the last win, if you have those first two wins, the last win is your own personal win. Due to those first two wins, you automatically have your win. So you also win. Everybody wins.
so true. It is such a good pillar. I
Yeah.
love this. I love this.
Um, And then, of course, you will use a couple of tools, and I call the last pillar, the fourth pillar, is gear, just to have 3 Gs: grit, grip, and gear. And those are specific tools that I'm using in the book, apart from all the other normally used all kind of tools that you have you use as a manager, spreadsheets and things like that for the facts and figures. But there are specific tools that helps you to that you can nurture your tribe, and also your read your environment, and you can qualify your stakeholders, and keep a power balance between all those stakeholders.
Absolutely. And that the gear it could fluctuate from project to project depending on, which project is and who's in your tribe.
Yes, that is true, but the tools I'm giving here are universal. As a matter of fact, my whole approach is greenfield. It's not because it has been done long before IT or in these days. As a matter of fact, look around of us in the world, how people are. It's me or you. It's not me and you anymore.
I know it's terrible. I do not like it. I
Yeah.
do not enjoy it. Okay, so in our last few minutes we have left, John, tell people how they can get a hold of this #1 bestseller book. And again, it's called Team Performance on Fire. And it's such a cool book. So tell them how they can get it and how they can, look up your consultancy so that they can, you know, do what they need to do if they want to put their team performance on fire.
Okay, well, that's quite easy. You go to Amazon, and the easiest way on Amazon is to go to a Kindle store in Amazon and just type in Team Performance on Fire, and the first book will be there. And if you see my name on it is John A. Williams, then you know you have the right book. And the whole subtitle, I just want to mention that, is 4 Pillars to Skyrocket Team Productivity and in turn boost your net worth, self-worth, and joy worth. You see, if you do all that is I put in those pillars, you will boost your net worth. You will be worth more in your community, in your organization. You may even get a raise. Your self-worth will also get a boost because you feel happy, you feel like a king. And last but not least, your joy worth. You know, when you go home and you have a smile on your face, the people at home, your wife, your husband, your kids, will say, look at that. He have a good day today. And if every day you come home with that smile, you will have a happy family.
Yes, absolutely. Oh my gosh, that is so good. Now, how can people reach you?
They can. The easiest way to reach me is to go to my own website is jawconsultancy.com, JAW consultancy, one word.com.
Okay.
That's
And
the
for
easiest way.
those of us who are not master spellers, consultancy, CONSULTANCY.com.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
JAW consultancy.com. Okay. And we will be putting that up when we put the show up. It will be up there too, so people can click on it and see it. But absolutely fabulous. I
Yes,
love
and
this. I love the 4 pillars. I love the idea that people can get out from underneath being a manager and elevate themselves to being a leader. And they'll be so much happier, just like you said. I just love it, John. Thank you so much for being on the show. That's awesome.
thank you for giving me this opportunity, and I hope that people will get something out of it.
Oh, I hope so too. Um, I just don't see how they can help but get something out of it. And if they go and they get the book and they read it, they will definitely get something out of it. So again, it's called Team Performance on Fire, and you can get it on Amazon, and you can get it from Amazon or you can download it on the Kindle store. So thank you so much, John. I appreciate you being here. It has been our pleasure to talk to you today, or in your case, this evening.
Well, thank you very much for this opportunity, and we will see each other again. In the meanwhile, take care
Oh,
and be cool.
thank you. You too. And everyone listening, thank you for listening. And you know what I'm going to say before I say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. Be grateful, and you will attract good things. And until next time, I'm Rhonda Cobb, the Money Coach. Thank you for listening in.